Hey guys. Disgusting Boys here with a brand new video. I hope all of you enjoy my videos. In this video I'm gonna talk about top 10 interesting tips in CoD Mobile. So let's start the video.
The new Call of Duty Mobile has certainly revived forgotten sensations. It is rich in interesting new features that are essential to master. And if you think knowing how to aim is still a guarantee of an easy victory, then you're wrong. If you really want to get better at the new CoD, then you need effective tactics and strategies. Dominating the multiplayer mode in the new ground war mode is not an easy task. This is how to get better at Call of Duty Modern 1. Go to settings, try different options, test and practice. The default settings of the new Call of Duty are not bad to start with, but everyone has their own choices and play styles. Take the time to familiarize yourself with the settings so that you can adjust them as you wish throughout your game sessions. We strongly recommend that you test different control settings to find the one that best suits you and what makes you most comfortable. You can test each configuration by playing offline multiplayer maps against AI enemies occupiers and test different settings. In addition to allowing you to learn the layout of the maps, identify the best blind spots that give you the advantage over your opponents. You will improve your accuracy and efficiency in the field with the proper adjustment of your settings. 3. A quality audio headset is a must. It may seem not important to you, but it is still something essential when you play competitive FPS games in general. A quality audio headset will allow you to better hear your enemy's movement, better determine which side the shots are coming from, and ensure smooth communication with your teammates. You can clearly get free frags just by having an audio headset on your ears while your opponent neglects this detail. You can also open the Call of Duty mobile settings to adjust the audio mix for optimal sound during your matches. 4. Get to know your equipment. Whether you're a fan of the shotgun or the sniper, they are complementary and will not have the same impact depending on your situation. Again, take the time to analyze the strengths and weaknesses of your weapons. In addition, do not forget that certain weapons are adapted to specific maps. You have to adapt to all situations in the new CoD. If a map seems vast and very open, you may want to play as a sniper during the round. If the map seems small and narrow with many buildings that allow close combat, you may want to consider opting for the machine gun like the Echo P90. Both can be useful in close to mid-range engagements. 5. Use what the game has to offer optimally in Call of Duty Mobile. It's not about performing wall runs, doing a double jump, or hovering for several meters. On the other hand, you have the possibility to open and close doors, to smash them down fiercely if you want to surprise the enemy while lifting your weapon. Better yet, the game allows you to perform a super sprint or tactical sprint. Press the sprint button twice to get your character to raise his weapon and start running faster. Practical to quickly pass a hazard zone without being noticed or shot by the enemy. When you are at the edge of a wall, you can also sit down with your weapon and take a look around to see if an enemy is running in your direction. If so, it's an easy kill for you. By taking a look at the edge of the wall or by leaning on any surface of the game decoration, you will optimize your accuracy. However, beware of vehicles, because even if they offer an effective cover, they can easily explode after a few shots or a well-placed explosive. 6. Cover your back and the back of your teammates with your equipment. If you're the type to stay several seconds in the same place, or if you play the objective, it is best to learn to cover your back, especially if your team seems dispersed. It is recommended that you always leave a claymore behind you. If you have passed through a door, the enemy can do the same the next second. So place a claymore at points that seem strategic to you. If your opponent arrives and does not have the proper equipment, he will immediately return to your stand point without having the opportunity to surprise you from behind. That will give you time to assess the situation and change your position. 8. Use your grenades and tactical equipment optimally and wisely during the game. You may throw a grenade at random and kill an enemy who was in the place where your grenade landed. But you can do better. You can throw your grenades into the ventilation systems of the houses and get a multi-kill, especially when the opposing team is camping in a house where your next objective is located. Assess the building and see if there is a ventilation system. You can throw your tactical equipment and grenades inside, which will give you every chance to wipe out everyone inside. 9. Experience and communication are also your allies when you start playing the new Call of Duty. Your equipment will be very limited. As you progress, you will unlock weapons and accessories that may be more adapted to your playing style. Keep gaining experience and ranks until you have unlocked everything. Make sure to try new weapon, kill streak, field upgrade, or even an attachment. It is by making new experiences that we really discover how to get better at CoD. Communication is also a key factor in your win streak. Whether you are playing with friends or strangers, communication is the key to improving yourself, to cooperating and sharing the necessary intel, especially in Call of Duty Ground War, in which 64 players compete against each other in large maps. At the end, a big part of the victory is decided directly from the microphone of your headset. 10. Reap benefits from the game vehicles. The new CoD offers many vehicles, and in multiplayer modes like Ground War, they can prove very useful. You can find a wide range of vehicles to move throughout the map easily, but also to eliminate as many opponents as possible. These will appear periodically, but it will also be possible to summon them thanks to your killstreaks. These vehicles will be particularly useful for capturing areas such as tanks that can provide ground support, or helicopters that can drop players in the area or provide covering fire for your allies. 11. Stick Together. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 is all about team play and cooperation, especially in multiplayer modes and mainly in Ground War mode. Therefore, it is important to stick together as a team. This seems to be a bit of common advice, but in CoD Ground War, we particularly advise you to stay with your teammates. Attempting ambushes alone may be a good idea, but it is also the easiest way to die brainlessly by being outnumbered. However, you can follow your teammates and use them as decoys by going into a building to take your opponents off their flanks and eliminate them. Be careful though, your opponents may have the same idea as you.